Hi, I'm Krista and welcome to Flirty Girl Fitness. Are you ready to really spice up your workout routine? Well, get ready for some pole dancing. Behind me, I have Elena and Winnie, and we're going to show you just how much fun working out can be. And on top of that, you're going to look fabulous doing it. By the end of this workout, you're going to know a hot, sexy pole dancing routine. I'll start from the beginning and add on the moves one by one until you know the entire routine. If you lose track or need more practice, just back up the video and try again. Once you've got it, you're going to love it. And remember, pole dancing isn't usually a synchronized sport. Feel free to improvise. Making it your own is half the fun. All right, let's get started. First 2 counts, we're just going to basically hold. So it's 1, 2, then we're going to step with our left, 3, and 4. And then we're going to wiggle down. So to wiggle, you're just moving your hips back and forth and sliding down your thighs as you go down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. We're going to give half of a circle because we're going to want to turn on 8. Then we're going to just get up on our tippy toes, 1 and 2. Now we're going to slide down the pole. So try to stay on your tippy toes. It's 3 and 4. You're going to kind of reach your hand down your thigh, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now some women have a problem with the body roll. So the way that a body roll works is you start with your head. So you kind of work your way into it so it comes down to your chest, through to your abdomen, down to your pelvis and your knees, and you roll it back out. So it's just rolling it. It may take some time to learn that move, so just practice it in front of the mirror until you start to get the feel of it, and then once you do, you'll have it for good. 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, slide 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So now we're going to learn the second part. So we're up on our toes, we're holding onto the pole. We're going to want to work our way to the opposite side of the pole. So we're going to switch hands and just take a step. So it's walk, 2, 3, and on 4 your hands go up and your foot goes out. So you're just kind of holding your hands, and it's circle and 2. So to do a good hip roll, you're basically just doing circles with your hips, but you pause when your hip is big. So it's circle, circle, and the pause is here. So try that again. So we're here, we're doing our body rolls, 1 and 2. It's walk, 2, 3, and up. Circle, circle. Then our hands are going to just kind of trail down our body, and we're going to want to drag our leg back to meet the other ones. Always keep your hands on your body while you're doing this. And then you just want to go down into a plie. Roll it in, nice and slow. Another hip circle, and then we just take 1 step. And walk. Circle, feet together. And up. And down. Open. Close. Body rolls. And walk. Hands up. Circles. Scoop it under. And down. Circle. And step. Awesome. Great job, guys. So the next thing that we're going to learn is a bit of a pole trick. It's just a standing spin. So we're going to put our right hand up on top of the pole. You're going to want to reach tall. And your bottom one goes just a little bit above your waist. So you're going to step into it and spin in between. So your back lands on the pole. So just so you see that again. So this hand slides up. The other one just goes under. Your fingers are straight. You take a step with your left foot and just pivot on it until your back is up against the pole. And then we're just going to wiggle down on 2. So it's just 1 and 2. Now we're going to open our legs, but as we do it, I want you to look away, kind of like you're shy. So it's 1 and 2. You want to roll up your hip, 3, grab the pole, and now we're going to dip back. So to dip back, make sure you have a really good grasp on the pole. You're just going to bend your torso so that your head is facing the other direction. Pull it back up sharp. So let's just try that again from the pliés. So we're going down, we roll it in to a hip circle, step, hands on the pole, other hand, take a step, pivot under, and wiggle down for 2, open and look away, close, up your hips, grab onto the pole, and twist. Back up, and then to finish off the move, we're going to do a similar spin, but keeping our hands more at your shoulder level. So just step, step, and we're done. So you're going to end with your left foot backwards. So let's try that from the beginning with music. You guys ready? And walk. Circle, feet together. And up. Down. Open. Body roll. And walk. Hands up. Circles. And down and scoop. Slide. Circle. Step. And down. And look away. Hip. Hands in a dip. And your final spin. So we're going to do more body rolls. So it's just 1 and 2. We're going to slide down again. 3 and 4. And now we're just going to do, it's another one of the hip circles, but we're going to do it standing. So there's just 2 to get yourself standing. And we're going to step to the other side of the pole and lean. So let's try that one more time. So we just finished our spin. We're staying on our tippy toes. Our left foot is back, and there's 2 body rolls. So it's 1 and 2, slide 3 and 4, hip circles 5 and 6, step and turn. And then we're just going to do 1 circle with our hips, and 2, step, step, smack and look. Okay, let's walk through that one more time. So we just finished our spin to get to this side of the pole, 2 body rolls. And sink, open, hips, hips. Step 1, 2, lean into the pole, big circles, step, pivot, and smack. All right, so you guys ready to try that from the beginning? And ready. Circle, feet together, and up. Slide, open, close, wiggle, and step. 2, 3 arms up, hips, bring it down, scoop it under, plie, together. Circle, step and spin, hold, down, open, and up, and spin. Body rolls, down, open, hips, hips, step, and lean. Step, pivot, smack. So now we're going to learn our first spin. So this spin is called the fireman spin. So it's going to probably feel a little complicated at first because it's the first time that you've ever kind of been suspended in the air on a pole, but I promise you you're going to pick it up very quickly. So if you're right-handed, you're going to want to start with your right hand. If you're left-handed, you're going to need to reverse what I say because I am right-handed. So we're going to put our strong arm, so my right arm, up as high on the pole as I can. Make sure that your arm isn't bent. So you want it to be strong because this is where you're absolutely the strongest. We're going to take a step with our right foot, or the inside leg. So when we take that step, we're then going to pivot. So we just pivot on the spot. Make sure your hips are squared off, and then your other foot grabs the pole. So you're just looping around at your ankle. So just try that one more time. So you're standing beside the pole, arm up nice and straight, step with your inner leg, and pivot. So you place your outside leg on the pole, and you're going to hang on with 2 hands. So the second hand goes basically at your chest level. So this is the starting point. The second step, we're going to kick off with our right foot, and you're going to want to keep going in the same direction that you were walking. The leg that's going to kick off is going to go behind. So you're going to have one foot in front of the pole, one foot behind the pole. It's kind of like doing a curtsy on the pole. So one's in front, one's in back. And then you're just going to spin. So just kick off a little bit till you get used to it, and then you can add a bit more flair in. So you guys ready to try it? So take a step with your right foot. You're going to pivot, kick off, and spin down the pole. And you want to try to land on the balls of your feet so you can stand back up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate that spin into the dance. And from here on in, we're always going to bring the dance back to this fireman spin so we can practice it. You're going to take some steps. You're going to take 4 steps. Just walk, 2, 3. 4th is the kickoff into your spin. And you're going to want to spin around so that you're holding the pole with your left hand. So basically what you do is when you're in your spin and you land, your upper hand is going to let go and just pivot backwards. So you're holding the hand with the pole with your lower hand. So when we do that, we're just going to sink. Just go down, and now we're going to go into an arch. Now, depending on your level of flexibility and skill, you're going to want to arch at different levels. So if you're quite flexible, you can dip all the way back to slowly rise up. So you're using your left hand to really pull yourself up the pole. If you're not as flexible, you have a bad lower back, you're going to want to place your hand on the floor and give yourself a little bit of a push-up to come up. So you don't have any of the pressure on your back. It's through your arms and through your legs. So let's just try that one more time. So we're in front of the pole. We're going to walk into our spin, sink, and then go into our arch. So it's walk, go into your spin for a 4 count, spin off, sink, back, and rise. And then we're just going to turn around so that our right hand or our strong arm is back on the pole again. So let's just try that in the dance from the fireman spin.